Welcome back to another video. This is Flex. My name's Kyle,
Chris. And I'm Sam.
and today we got a movie review. These are my favorite reviews. Uh, and today we got Monkey Man, directed by Dev Patel in his directorial debut. So let's get into it. Like, what are we doing? Non spoiler, or are we just gonna talk about it? Let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
All right. So I wanna start with like, what did you guys like about the movie, and like, what did you guys think?
Um, the little that I liked, I was definitely the fighting. I like the fight scenes were cool, good choreography. It was probably the entertaining part of the movie. Um, what else? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, fighting for sure.
Um, I think the this movie had a lot to show for. Um, Dev Patel, man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since he's been on the big screen.
Well, that's not true.
Um,
He's been in a few movies. I saw on Google. He's been in a few big
yeah, but like for a minute, he's been quite MIA for quite a while.
movies. For when?
What do you mean? Okay, what movies did you see?
The Green Book. He was in that movie.
That was probably a short.
It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but I don't think he was in there for that long. Like I'm talking about a film that he was fully involved in there. That's what I'm saying.
Well, all right. I'm just
That,
saying.
that would
He's
be
been in a few movies. I
I
saw
know
it.
he's been in few movies.
Let's
Like
give him his credit.
he's main. Of course, I'm gonna give him his credit. Come on. Anyways, but no, it's been a minute. Since we've seen him since I've seen him on the big screen. Love him in Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. That was probably one. Well, of course, best films, but um, yeah, Monkey Man. There's a lot I had to say. It was great. Acting was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the acting. I enjoyed the fights. Fight scenes were great. Um, the little things I could nitpick about is mainly just the middle part where
Well, we're gonna get there.
we're gonna get all right,
We're gonna
we're
get
gonna
there.
get
We're
there.
just talking about
But
what we
yeah,
like.
no,
We're giving the
overall,
flowers.
yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah, I think he did a great job directing, um, directing with the writing also. Um, I I think Dev Patel did a great job for this being his first directorial debut.
Okay. For me, this is his first directorial debut, so we're gonna see some stuff that he has to like fine tune. But like the highlights that I really liked was the camera movements. I really liked the camera movements, the way that they were with the fight scenes and the different styles like he experimented with. Like there was a scene like in the third act where he used reflections a lot in his within his camera work, and I thought it was really clever how he did that. And I think the most important thing that I felt was like the intensity, the passion in a lot of the scenes. Like it actually felt you could feel that there was like a aura over the movie where I feel like it felt passionate. It felt like it was very dedicated, and I really feel like he executed on that standpoint. Um, Obviously, this is a it was different. This was very different and unique because of the culture aspect. Like, there's a lot of things I didn't understand. There's a lot of things, um, but I think that's kind of the point. This is like, I think this is American. This is an American movie, but it's being put in American production. But it's very heavily inspired by a lot of things that I have no experience
I feel like it was hard to feel passion for it, like the first half of the movie, because we didn't like know the backstory of it. So I couldn't.
You
We didn't know the backstory, his backstory.
Dev Patel or the
No,
character?
no, the movie, like the character
I mean,
about his mom.
I pretty.
I mean, we
We
knew
got the gist.
we got the
Like,
gist, but
we got the
like it was
gist.
hard for me to feel passion for. Like, okay, you just felt like senseless fighting, but I knew he had a motive. But I just couldn't really connect for real. Until I saw the full backstory. I was like, okay, that's cool, I guess. But like that was my thing.
Um, and I lost
Well, while he's getting it back, I was gonna talk about the trauma being kind of like the theme also,
it.
and the way trauma kind of like you know like changes your life trajectory and how you see things and how you deal with people and how and what you do every day is like is really a big part of like that. And I really felt that. I really feel like the character was very dense but very like complex with what he dealt with, and he didn't and even though like he didn't like show that emotion like outwardly a lot, like it was really internal a lot of the stuff, but like I think he did a great job of portraying that. So, yeah, on my opinion.
Um, to go off that, I would agree. I would say, um, yeah, like the character walked around with a heavy burden. Um, I guess that's what happens when you carry like revenge on your shoulders for your whole life, basically. Especially seeing what happened to his mother, to the person that he loved with his whole heart, and yeah, but yeah, throughout the and you felt that in the beginning of the movie of you know him sparring in the matches. You know what I mean? In a way, he kind of felt guilty about what he was doing. In a way, I don't know. In a way, it kind of felt also like he didn't want to do this, but he also wants to avenge his mother. You know what I mean? He wants to make the people pay for doing what they did to him. And yeah, I mean, I I like that it didn't end well. We're not going quite there yet, but yeah, I'll keep my thought on that one, and I'll come back to that. But my thought before this was, I definitely like that because it was a different, different culture. We get to see, different part of the world of how people live. The crime, the way government works
Mm.
in that side of the world. It's very interesting to see that. Or it's very
Propaganda.
yeah, it's very interesting to see that on the screen because we never really get to see that. Really, it's always anything that's dealt with American government, all that kind of stuff. So it's good to see something else, something different. So I definitely like that part.
Now, do you want to get into like what we didn't like or what we feel like were the biggest drawbacks from the film? Oh, me? Okay. Okay. So I really feel like this film was unique and had a lot of highlights that I really think he can grow off of. Like if he does more movies, not specifically like a sequel. I don't want to see that, but like more. This is his first movie, so like, he's a lot to grow from. But it's flawed because for me, I think it did get a bit messy at times in the middle. Like it kind of got hard to keep up with. It kind of got hard to understand everything because like we're getting like put all this stuff in like in a span of like less than 2 hours. So like it was like a whole bunch of things, whole bunch of ideas that I think he wanted to like pour into us, but like I kind of felt like overwhelmed a little bit, and that was kind of like my main thing. And some of the scenes in the middle definitely I feel like dragged a little bit, and some of the scenes that like could have been placed in more I guess meaningful spots in the movie, I guess. But yeah, that's my main things with it.
Yeah, I can agree to that. I can say that. Yeah, it's basically yeah. I can say that a lot of the middle was what really kind of drains me a little bit. Was yeah, a lot of things felt out of place. A lot of things were felt like it was like meshed in a way where like you know what I mean. I get when someone has like so much ideas and they want to put it all out there, but like they have so much little room, so they try to throw in certain things here and there, and I get that. I understand what he was doing, but in a way, it did feels like yeah, I don't think that needed to be there. Or I think this scene it was better to be put in the beginning, especially when the flashback about his mother, how his mother died and whatnot. I feel like that should have been like the first like I feel like that should have started off the movie in the first place. I didn't think I don't think we needed to see like glimpse of flashback throughout the whole movie. I didn't think we needed that honestly. I think like if you're just gonna get flashback, just give the whole thing in the beginning and just move on with the story. Me personally, that's how I would have preferred
Yeah,
it.
it would have flowed better.
Yeah, it would have definitely flowed better. But I mean, that's other than that, like that's really the main thing that I would say I don't like about the film. Certain other certain scenes didn't really need to be there. I don't know him in that temple, or whatever, where he was at. I don't think that was needed, honestly, in my opinion. Or I guess he didn't need to stay there for that long amount of period of time. I don't know. I don't think he needed to stay there for that long. That's like a good 10, 15 minutes of the movie he was in there. I was like, you know what I mean?
You know,
It's a big turning point right there.
yeah, it was.
It's a
Yeah,
really big turning
I
point.
get it, but like
I
don't think it was meaningless. The whole temple thing was meaningless. I don't think that.
I don't think I liked when the whole group of women showed up.
Oh yeah.
I was kind of random to me. I was like, when did you learn how to fight? Like,
that's yeah.
That was a little
I was like,
weird.
so they can fight? I was like, okay. I don't know. I was just a little random. Also, that one woman, I think she was a sex worker. The female. I was
I
like,
forgot her name.
I don't even know.
She was I don't know
Yeah,
Queen. I
I
think
was
she goes by
like,
Queen or something.
what's the point of this character? And for like having a an emphasis on this character. What was the
I
point?
guess she was like the kind of the right hand man of the boss. I guess.
What she was? What? How?
You're talking about
Like,
different characters.
huh?
No, the female character
Yeah.
that I think he liked.
The
I don't
love
know.
interest?
I think it was supposed to kind of hint of a love interest type. I think
Yeah,
that's what it's. I think she was supposed to be there. I think that's the point. But it hinted it, but it's not necessarily. It could go that way. It could just be.
I just
I
didn't
guess
feel
I
like.
guess you kind of leave it to the audience to kind of depict what you want to come out of it. You know what I mean? You could take it as a love interest.
Yeah, but I
Somebody
don't
could
know if
just
that
take it
needed
as
to be
a
in there though.
friendship.
I think she represented like women being like manipulated by men, like the same way his mom was. Like,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool,
Or
manipulated,
but
and
at
he kind
least
of saw that in her in a different way. Though.
yeah,
That's what I kind of saw.
taking advantage of
That's why he
by
got
the
so
by that by
angry and
that
like
society and
yeah.
whatnot. Yeah.
That's why he
So
got angry in some of those scenes.
yeah,
The women were being like
yeah. I don't think she wasn't necessarily like she didn't need to be in there. I think she had a pivotal like I guess point to be in there to kind of remind him of kind of why he's doing this in a way.
some of the triggers. I feel
Yeah,
like,
something to trigger him in a
yeah.
way. Yeah. So I didn't see a problem with that. I was okay with that. Yeah.
I think I would have liked to see more of the street fighting, like when he was fighting for money. I think it should have been a lot more of that in the movie. I don't know. It was just I don't really know. It was like because it was like we only got brief scenes of it. I think they could have been a lot longer or something like that.
I mean, I see why he did it. He was basically just to get money, just to
Yeah,
get paid. I mean, he seems like he wasn't doing it to win anyway. He was doing it just to
yeah. I think he was losing on purpose.
yeah,
Yeah, they told him to lose on purpose for sure.
get
But
paid. So
yeah, I'm trying to think of. I did like the last scene of his mom. I did like. I kind of mentioned that too. The very last scene in the movie with his mom.
mm,
I did like that a lot actually. But yeah,
I think yeah, I think the beginning was cool to me. I think it was great. Just the middle was iffy to me. I just think a lot of things were not needed. You know, kind of bore me a little bit. I'll admit.
yeah.
But towards the end, when he came back and to do what he needed to be done, at that point right there, kind of reeled me in back in the movie. But
Yeah, it was a fun movie, man. It was fun. Um, not a bad debut for sure. I don't think it's a bad debut.
I don't think it's a bad debut either.
Do we wanna?
I don't think it's a. I think I hope to see more. I mean, well, I don't know about if this is going to be a second one,
I would
but
definitely see another movie directed by him. For
yeah, I
sure.
definitely want.
He's got something.
I like to see him grow from that. I like to see him learn from that. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't. I've seen Dev Patel act. I don't think he necessarily needs to stick with action film, but I think he has a good, you know, a great long range of film that he can do. And yeah, man, it's yeah, definitely great to see Dev Patel back on the screen.
You say you're right.
Out of five, by the way, I would give this a two because I just didn't like the flow of the movie. It bored me at times, and I don't know. Me personally, I had a hard time watching it the screen because like it was some stuff was a little blurry, and then um also some stuff was hard to understand, and I would probably give it a two for sure.
Um, Me, out of five, I would give it I'll give it a 3.5. I don't think um like I said, there was not much bad thing I could say about it besides just the middle part. I think the flow from the beginning was great. It was good. It was a good steady flow. Getting to see who the character is. You know, what's the story? It's pretty easy to get the hint of what the story is. Just the middle was kind of like you know, but towards the end it kind of reels you back in. Gets you interested, gets you going. That's mainly the reason why I give it a 3.5. I think cinematography was great. The fight scenes were great. Honestly, choreography great. Honestly,
Score.
The Patel got hands. I'm not gonna hold you. It would be interesting to see John Wick and Dev Patel team up together. That'd be cool. But anyway, I'm not gonna dwell on that. But yeah, I think it's a good movie. I think it's a good movie. If you plan on going to see it, I recommend, to be honest. But fair warning that these are the things that you might, if someone like you want to be intrigued all throughout the movie, then it might be iffy for you. But other than that, I think it's a decent movie.
Okay. Made me think a lot. I think someone that's used to that culture would really appreciate this movie. I think they would really, really like this movie, which is why I'm like
I agree.
conflicted in a way. But I will give it a 3.5. I think it's a good movie that could have been great.
Yeah.
Could have been a great movie, I feel like. But I just feel like there was so much like things that like going in, there's like so much idea, so much background knowledge. I feel like you had to kind of know to like get most of the story a little bit, because
Yeah.
some of the scenes we're just guessing, like we don't really know some of the spiritual religious stuff and
Yeah. Yeah.
cultural things. But like I think that's why like most some other groups of people would really appreciate this, because they do understand it and they
Yeah.
would really appreciate it. But for me, I think this is a good movie, and he got some stuff. I really like the stuff he did in his first movie.
Was I wait? I have a question. Was that tripping? Was he doing? He like opened his chest and then
Yeah,
like,
that was
okay. I thought I was tripping. I thought I was tripping for a second. I'm like,
nobody was
what
on
is
some ayahuasca.
that was interesting. But I can say I agree. I feel like someone who's in tune with that culture, who knows the
I
culture,
can
would
see them really liking this
definitely
movie.
enjoy this film. I can think definitely someone can see someone. But
But coming in as like
yeah, as an American,
as an
as someone who
American,
doesn't know the culture, who doesn't understand, you might be iffy
overwhelmed.
to
You might get overwhelmed.
exactly.
I think
and
that's
and don't take our rating as like, oh, it's a bad, oh, we're haters, blah blah blah.
no. It's a good
No, not
movie.
at
It's
all.
a good
It's a
movie.
good movie, but I feel like we're just it's not I it's not made for everybody. It's made for a certain demographic,
But we can.
but
There's still
I feel
enjoyable
like
moments
exactly. I
in
feel
this
like
movie.
someone who's not part of that demographic can still enjoy it. Like
Yeah,
us, we still enjoy. I
I
still
still
enjoy it.
enjoyed it
You know,
for some of the
but
stuff he experimented with, and some of the
yeah,
things the passion. I really feel like was
yeah,
something that's really unique about his director thing. I felt
yeah.
throughout the movie, but
And yeah, you could see definitely that this is something that
he's very Passionate
Yeah,
about.
he was passionate about, and also too, like, and from what I've read, this was something that he's been wanting to put out for a minute, for a while, and a lot of things delayed it. COVID delayed it, and and putting this out, so far I've been hearing a lot of great reviews about it. People, who went to go see it before it came out, give it, standing ovation. So Dev Patel, this is great, man. So keep going, and hope to
Can't
see
wait to see
more.
what you do next, man. I can't wait. This is a good start.
Yeah,
Good
so
start.
definitely great to see more. And yeah, man, welcome back to cinema, honestly.
And thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you want more videos, we got more videos coming on the way. Thank you. And we're out.